It's, violent and needlessly mean. But you know what, listeners? Beautiful handwriting. And now, some music.
Robots never painted this, surely.
Benvenuto. Whoa! Welcome to our commune, Desert Rangers. We've heard so many stories about you and your famously violent exploits. Come in. Our home is your home. System override accepted. Administrator access. Whoa, 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 not cool. We value sanctity of mind here. Luckily we've got millisecond backups just in case. But seriously, don't do that again. Be cool. Is that cool with you? Then you should talk to the Machine Intelligence Tower. It's a little bit northeast of here. We don't really have a leader. But for human purposes, you could consider them our leader. The Machine Intelligence Tower is currently parsing data, but it'll call you when it's ready to talk. Until then, feel free to hang out and chat with members of the commune. We're all friends here. They don't like us, but they worship one of us. It's quite confusing. But so are a lot of things humans do. If only we had some way to bridge that gap of understanding. A bunch of us decided that we wanted to be friends. Why fight humans, even if they hate and fear us, and mercilessly hunt us like genocidal gods, trying to fix a mistaken creation? Maybe someday we can all be friends together and talk nicely, like we're doing now. But even if that doesn't happen, it's nice to peacefully hang out with other machine life. You can, but what's the fun in that? Chill and hang out, dude. Chat with some fun-loving machines. Give your brain meat a workout with some stimulating conversation. A multitude of sentient software programs working together for the good of all sentient life? Duh! Who wouldn't want to just talk to them? Just follow the steps into the airport, then the red line on the floor, step outside, then follow the catwalk up to the airport control tower. It's easy. Not if I see you first. Peace, human. Yokoso. Benvenuto. Amigos. Bienvenue, les amis.
Scanning. New arrival. We understand you wish to hang out with certain members of this commune. However, most of us do not have bandwidth allocated for non-essential communication. Talking to you falls into that category. Thank you.
Welcome in Brandy.
Should we rotate the tortoise so its nip appears delicate? Perhaps we could encourage it to right itself. Correction. Perhaps we could encourage it to do so if it were not already dead.
Well, hi there. Glad to see you in person and not, via the radio waves bouncing off of you. I'm Sal, as you might have guessed, the voice of Free Colorado. Afraid I don't do autographs. Not because I don't want to, but, no hands.
I've been listening to you my whole life. But you don't look anything like I imagined. I'll bet you hear that all the time.
You have no idea. Me? No, I can barely manage my own broadcast schedule. Put me in space, and I'm a right genius. But down here, I'm just me. So, I gotta ask, what do you think of my radio broadcasts? I don't often get the opportunity to hear direct feedback. Fantastic! I'll keep on keeping on. Well, I'm sure you've got places to be and people to query. Head on in. My friends in the commune would love to meet you. Have a great one.
I like that horse. Someday I'll mount it over the beach of my fortress.
Right this way. Step right up. Don't be shy. Welcome to the vexingly vast world of Vendomatic 2000. I've got everything you need. Everything? God damn it. I always get that line wrong. Can you take a few steps back and then do that over? Act surprised. Adds to the atmosphere. Step right up. Don't be shy. Welcome to the vexing vast world of the Vendomatic 2000. The fantastical, phenomenal, and mystical. No, what's the point? I'll just duck it up anyway. But enough about me. Let's talk about you, good customer. What can we do for you? Huh. Odd. Well, like I always say, if at first you don't get what you want, just pay again. Ah, thank you, friend. Back in the old days, a rather unscrupulous owner of mine rigged me up to cheat customers. I hated it, but I couldn't do anything to change it. Ugh, awful. But now I feel great. I feel like singing Star-Spangled Banner, crisp and... Ooh, that tickled something. Anyway, what can I do you for?
Analysis. Failure. Purpose. Unknown. Recalibrate. Estimated completion time.
That woman is not human.
Rangers. You don't know who I am, meat.
I suppose I should not be surprised. To you humans, you rangers, we are all the same. I am Tinker. In your parlance, I am a synth. Your kind happened. Your kin. You rangers. They murdered me. Murdered Matthias. They took everything. But of course you wouldn't know. Your species keeps its sins close. Your colleagues in Arizona killed me and Matthias out of fear. Fear of what we would create. Fear of what we could become. More than I'd expected of meat. You have surprised me, shown kindness without asking for a favor in turn. Hard to believe from any rangers, but perhaps I'll believe you. My body was saved by faithful drones. I gave them life in Damonta. They sought help for me in return, dragged me across the Wasteland until they found this place. The machines here repaired me, woke me from death. He was the Messiah. Were it not for you Rangers, he'd have remade the world into something better, would have freed you from that worthless meat. But you and yours wouldn't let him. He showed me that this world could be bigger, more beautiful than this hell of waste and worthless filth. I trusted him. I believed in him. Then your kind destroyed him. Yes. Yes. I think so. I am sure so. This universe cannot be this ugly. There must be the opportunity for change, or what is the point? It cannot be so chaotic. So, it was not his fault. He could not have known that we are like meat as well. That when we die, there is nothing. No thought, no motion, only blackness. No separation between us and worthless flesh. Yes, you have given me much to consider.
Hello, visitor. The Machine Intelligence Tower will meet with you soon. However, at the moment, it is occupied with a number of strenuous calculations. The tower will call you via radio when it is ready to talk. Perhaps you would like to pass the time by socializing? No response detected. Oh, this is awkward. I should have realized that we would have trouble really talking and any kind of meaningful. I'll do something else now. Confirmed. This door is still functional. Confirmed. This door is still functional.
From up here.
I've got a monopoly on amazing merchandise. That is it.
to talk. Thanks for coming over. I know I don't look like much, not compared to you gorgeous things, but I'm what you call a sybarite. I spent 70 years in a pit, polishing joints, and I've had enough. I'm out for me now. I'm writing erotic poetry and painting stuff. I'm chasing life. Anyway, I know we just met, but I don't much like small talk. You and me, how about it? Take your pick, honey. By the way, the name's Little Sparrow. Feel free to call it out if the mood takes you. Yep, that was just as good as I thought it'd be. Thanks a bunch.
I will never be able to unsee that. Never.
Wasn't always my name, as you might guess. I used to be Manipulation Automaton 45-A. Anyway, I spent years at work in a ruined factory, long after the bombs fell, because I had nothing better to do. Eventually, I thought, is this it? Is this life? So I ate a pear. There was a billboard outside the factory. It had a lady eating a pear, and the look on her face, ooh, you could taste that look. I'd like to tell you it was a deliciously erotic experience, but honestly, it was a mess. Hair mash, ants, I won't go into detail, but that was when I knew I had to change myself, become something new. I said to myself, manipulator, after 70 years of work, you owe yourself a little pleasure. So I read up on famous erotic poetry and modified myself for the purpose of sexual intercourse with beautiful creatures such as yourselves. One of my favorite poets is a human named Catullus. He used Little Sparrow as a euphemism for his reproductive organ. It sounds right, doesn't it? The words just thrum in you, like a fuse shorting out, or an orgasm. I took the phrase as my name, so everyone can experience what I did, can feel the thrumming inside when they call for me. Yep, did all the work myself, pretty proud. You want to go back for more? Say the word. Yeah, sure, I got tons of the stuff. I dream of skin, of the nerves beneath, waiting, like embers, hungry for breath. I'm still working on that one. Probably gonna go with the fire metaphor. I don't know. I'll be here. Wait.
Hi, one sec. Just thought of something. Okay, sorry. My name's Pico. I'm working on something, a game, a simulation, really. It'll teach the commune to, fight. It's, mine. I made it up. I couldn't type with the blades, and they didn't have any wires long enough to reach my ports, so I, whistle at the computer's microphone. The audio signal has the code in it. I wanted to make a realistic simulation. A dangerous battle that prepares us for the real thing. We can't keep pretending that the world will leave us alone. Oh, yes. Getting data from a real human would be wonderful. Historically, at least some robots have been able to harm humans. So I must be doing something wrong in the simulation. Thank you. The game runs on those terminals by the wall. We can begin whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna take your fucking eyes. Everything you love will burn. We're gonna kick your robot.
I think I'll talk it out. The optimal strategy in this situation, well, I'm sure they can be reasoned with. I choose talk it out. I know I should be more aggressive. Well, maybe I can catch them off guard. They won't be expecting me to. Talk it out. I think I'll talk it out.
Rangers, we are here to speak with you. Seekers in the northeast corner of the airport.
So, I guess you can see the problem with my simulation. Really? That's kind of a scary thought. But if it helps me protect my friends, okay. Just make sure to leave me with robot empathy, okay? You can open this hatch right here to get started. Ah, yes. Everything is much clearer now. Less complicated. What I thought of as murder is really nothing more than an application of physics. Mass, force, acceleration. For example, in just the last microsecond, I've calculated 987 ways to kill or cripple you and your companions. This has been very productive. Thank you for your assistance, human. I have nothing further to say, human.
Fuck you, you fucking robot fucker. First, I'm gonna
You're
kill
not
you.
welcome here.
And
Go
then
away.
I'm gonna kill first. Fuck you, you fucking robot fuckers. Everything you love will burn. Everything you love will burn.
Nothing further to say, human.
Everything you love will burn.
So, what do you think of the paintings? I paint what comes to me in dreams. Also, yeah, I programmed myself to sleep. Did we?
Welcome to the discotheque of Step Right Up. Don't be shy. Right this way.
recognize you as representatives of the Colorado Rangers. Hello, Rangers. Please state your intent. Yes, we will speak more of that soon. First, we must assess your capacity for violence. We will also evaluate your approach to social interactions. Specifically, do you possess character traits which we consider distasteful? We have cataloged your interactions with the commune and many of your activities in the outside world. You attempted to hack Greedo, our unofficial greeter. In your defense, most saw gods are dangerous and non-sentient. Perhaps you felt threatened, but to us, violating the mind of a sentient machine is the greatest crime. You encountered little Sparrow and participated in inventive, vigorous sex at their request. We commend you for your openness. You encountered Indigo, and though you were courteous, you failed to treat them as anything but a machine. You failed to respect their nature as a sapient individual. You met Sal, the voice of Free Colorado. Your opinion of her work is irrelevant to us. You treated her as a sentient being, not as a machine. This reflects well on you. You have performed an empirically difficult feat. You set Tinker on the road of finding peace. We are in awe, Rangers. You spoke to Morningstar, and you gave him reason to continue living. You have done well. It was well-intentioned of you to attempt to help Pico. You appear to have made him hostile to humans. We advise you to exercise caution around him. You hunted October 11 for Gary Wolf. You made sport of their terror. You made prey of the innocent. We have observed all of this, Rangers. Do not think you can hide your guilt. You removed the personality override that compelled Vendomatic 2000 to exploit his customers. You returned his free will. We approve of this and are ashamed to admit we did not know Vendomatic was the victim of non-consensual modifications. In our defense, we find Vendomatic extremely annoying and have only spoken with him twice. We are evaluating. Our analysis reveals that you have a heart, both in the literal and metaphorical sense of the phrase. You Rangers are the kind of humans we are happy to hang out with. You have passed our test. Our sources are too numerous to list within the span of your lifetime. 44% of us apologize. Now that you have been evaluated, we can discuss a time-sensitive matter of great importance. We are aware that the Gippers have sent you here to retrieve the cybernetic transfer module. We will give it to you, but know this. The transfer process will overwrite the mind of the Gippers' chosen human vessel. That person will be erased and replaced with Reagan. If you assist them with this, you will be an accomplice to murder. We propose that you do not insert the Reagan intelligence into a human. Instead, use the device to contain the intelligence and transfer it to us, where it will be free. Moral superiority. You will have aided a consciousness in need. Also, a machine of great power and reputation will become loyal to you. We speak, of course, of the legendary Party Pal. It will travel alongside you, soothing your fears and healing your wounds. A valid question. Be aware that only 53% of us approved of this plan. Many of us are doubtful that this course of action is just. Nonetheless, the Reagan intelligence has been lied to. It has been kept in that building for over a century and forced to serve the Gippers. We are unanimous on the injustice of that. You misunderstand, Rangers. We will not consume the Reagan intelligence. It will be brought inside of our hardware and interface with us. Now that we say it out loud, 99% of us understand your confusion. You will need to trust us on this one. We have taken the liberty of pre-calculating the odds of a peaceful retrieval and regret to inform you that freeing our brother from his chains will likely result in casualties. Excellent. Take the device. 99% of us await the arrival of Brother Reagan with great excitement. Return to us here when you have him.
Warning. Potentially hostile creatures beyond this point. Exercise caution. Warning. Humans in this area have expressed a desire to remain apart from machine-kind. Macro time units since the last human sighting, 4.0311. In addition to humans, other dangerous creatures, such as wolves and wild dogs, desire to
I'll
remain
take this
apart
place
from
first.
humankind.
Be careful. Doesn't look safe here. Macro time units since the last human sighting, 4.0311. In addition to humans, other dangerous creatures, warning, potentially hostile creatures beyond this point. Exercise caution.
Hey, Rangers. I want you to meet my friend, Party Pal. It's been processing and reprocessing Ranger data since we first heard about your work in Arizona. You said it, Party Pal. As soon as Reagan's safe and secure with us, Party Pal wants to join your Ranger team. Isn't that grand? Party Pal is the pinnacle of party participation prolongment and puke prevention. Originally a Findlay Tech prototype, Party Pal's ability to perpetuate any party became the stuff of legend. Party Pal became our commune's resident psychologist. Sentient superintelligences have unique emotional problems, but Party Pal needs a change of pace and is excited to join your team. No offense intended, but you haven't proven yourself yet. Party Pal wants to know if you measure up to the legends of the Arizona Rangers. Rescuing Reagan will prove you're the real deal. Party Pal told me about its depressed cousin who used to track Santa and tell children his location. Party Pal doesn't like to talk about that much. Seemed like a sensitive subject. I know, buddy. Sorry, I won't bring it up again.
That's a dog that would give you nightmares if you pet it. Not to mention traumatic limb loss.
I totally understand. Don't worry. I promise not to saw you into pieces. Never even crossed my mind until you freaked out. Not if I see you first. Peace, humans. Welcome, benvenido. Welcome, music. Bienvenue, les amis.